Hi guys, welcome to the unboxing and quick review of the ONIKUMA gaming mouse. That's a dual mode mouse which comes with a cable for gaming and with a wireless part for office. So it should be ergonomic, and it's coming with nice LED lights and 6 DPI levels up to I think 6000. So it starts with 1000, goes up to 6000. So yeah, so what it says, it has an organic fluidity and exact accuracy. So it is equipped with no certain algorithm and does not try to predict your movement. Is that good or is that bad? I don't know. It sounds a little bit weird, but maybe it's really good. I don't know. If other manufacturers obviously try to predict the movement, so there must be something to optimize, otherwise they wouldn't do that. But maybe some fail, I don't know. I have no experience about that. I've never heard, so we'll see it in the when we use it. So it says it has up to 500 Hertz polling rate. I don't know if we can set that up. If you have been following my channel, then you have seen that the current mouse which I have, the Thunderbird T7, it has a software and I can set the polling rate. Let's see if we can do that too. At least we can set the DPI mode on the mouse as it looks. So at least that's a really good thing, and it should be compatible with PC, Mac, and so on. And it says the cordless mouse battery runs 30 days after fully charged. Yeah, I think it gets charged automatically in wire mode. That's a really nice feature, so you don't have to deal with batteries when you want to use that in wireless mode, at least when you have been running it in wired mode long enough. 30 days is not so long, but I mean, probably they mean 30 days at 8 hours or maybe 24 hours, I don't know. So let's see how this works. They say about free replacement policy with 2-year warranty. Here we can see some nice picture, has some metallic design. I'm really curious about to see how this works. It's a little bit strange that they show only 5 modes. Oh no, okay, I'm wrong. So we have 4 on top and the 6000 DPI on at the bottom. And yeah, some nice pictures, doesn't tell a lot. 10 million clicks, it's more than average. I think average is 5 million clicks. This one should be good for 10 million clicks, and as already said, it has the auto charge in the wired mode and 720 hours charge. Here we can see that. So obviously when they say 30-day charge, they mean 30 days on 24 hours. So when you are just using it like an office 8-hour office day, it will last for 90 days or should last for 90 days. The absolute awesome thing is it only costs around $22. It has been down at $20 for quite some time, but for some reason they hired the price to $22, but I don't mind. So I'm still ordered that. 22 seems to be really good deal because, as you can see, the reviews are absolutely they are I find no words for that. That's absolutely awesome. I can't remember that I've seen 100 reviews, which are 88% 5-star and 10% 4 stars, and then almost nothing. So either they have done a really awesome job by hiring people giving fake reviews, or it's an absolutely awesome mouse. So it's hard to tell. You can see a lot of pictures in the review, so doesn't look too much look like fake. You see different sizes of reviews. Yeah, so my first impression is that these are not fake, but yeah, these days fake is good, is made really good. So, but yeah, as I already said, for me it doesn't look like fake. I think it's a good mouse, and so I'm going to try it now. Yeah, let's see what's in the box, how it looks, and how it works. So this is the box what you get. It looks really nice. It doesn't look like super expensive, but if you give somebody something like this as a gift, yeah, I would say if I would get that, I would at least guess $50 to $70 around. So last mouse I've bought, probably some of you remember that, and it was about same price, and I got it in a super cheap cardboard box, no descriptions, no pictures, no nothing. So this is definitely better. So let's see if I can open that without breaking that. It's a quite surprising thing. So I have it open now on 3 sides. I don't know if I have to open the 4th side too. I tried. It's a little bit hard. Okay, obviously I had to open that. So yeah, if you have a screwdriver on hand, that would help definitely. So what you get is this long micro USB cord. Yeah, obviously it works with a standard micro USB adapter. So we take it out of the box, and we see there's some description. Now we learn that it is model W200, and the description is in English and maybe or hopefully some other languages too. But anyway, you probably won't need that. So that's English, here some Chinese or Japanese, here this is in German. Then we have some, what's that? I don't know, Russian, Spanish, other languages which I don't know, Francais, Italian, French, yeah. So, okay, anyway, I think I don't have to watch this. If you, yeah, I'm showing you very quick. Maybe if you want to check, so you have to stop the video and check it more in detail. Instruction of the wireless mode. Yeah, I'm not going through everything now. I let you read that if you really need to read. Maybe there's even contact information. Is there contact information? I can't see it now. Would be interesting to see if there's contact information in case you have a problem or if you need software. So anyway, there's no software here. That's surprise. That's a surprise. I don't know how this should work. Probably so we can just, what's that? Is that something? Free gaming mousepad. If you, what do you have to do? So they say, in exchange for your valuable product review, we will send you a extended gaming mouse pad. What's an extended gaming mouse pad? I don't know. So anyway, at least now we have a web page and an email address. That's something, but no software. So that means actually that we cannot assign different colors to different DPI settings. So looks like the DPI settings are assigned to the specific colors, and yeah, this is usually different. So usually gaming mouse, even cheap mice, they come with a software, and so then you can set which color you want to assign with which DPI. I've never really used that. And also different, sometimes they have different breathing modes. You can set a time that it's faster or slower breathing or flickering or steady light. So probably you don't have this thing here. I will go through the manual later on and check these, and anyway let you know how this works. So when we just touch it, by just touching and feeling, it makes a really good yeah, I have a really good feeling. Also the scroll wheel, that's really important. I have seen so many bad or cheap wheels recently. This one is, yeah, I would say maybe 4-star out of 5. Of course, for $50 you will get a better one, but at least it's not so narrow and it has a nice rubber coating. Also this thing, yeah, it's one piece actually. The thing is, but you a lot of manufacturers use this style. So when you put it down, so the plastic is a little bit bending, but I've never seen that mouse broke because of that. I don't think there should be any issue regarding that. What's really interesting, what I've never seen, is that really, yeah, that the mouse, I haven't been aware of that it's so wide at the bottom. Is it really? Or is that something which we can detach? I'm not sure about that. So I think it looked a little bit different on the picture, and here somehow as well doesn't look as wide. Here it looks as wide. Maybe there's something we can use or not use, but actually I have no clue how we should remove that. Anyway, here's the wireless adapter. That's good. It's fully integrated into the mouse, so if you don't use that, you put it here. Maybe it's even somehow magnetic. So I think it's magnetic. How did I move it out first time? Can't remember how I did that take out. I think it's, so let's see again. Yeah, it's magnetic. It's definitely magnetic, as you can see. That's really nice. So you can't lose that. We have different settings. Probably it's an off and the wired and the wireless. Maybe I can focus on that. Or there's off and light and no light. And yeah, of course, the wired or wireless is just depending of the cable, if we have the cable or not. And anyway, we get a URL here. That's really nice. Again, the model type. So the thing is, that's a really, really interesting thing. I've never been thinking about that actually, when you hold a mouse like this, your thumb and the small finger, they tend to touch the surface and then rub on the surface. So it's especially when you're sweating, it can be a little bit more resistance, and then you're maybe not as fast. So when you have them set on these yeah, holders, or I don't know how I should call them, on these small platforms. They don't rub on the surface, so it could be that it's a little bit faster. So actually it's really a good design. I've never seen that, and I've really I haven't been aware on the picture. I'm going back to the picture now. Okay, I've checked on the pictures now, and they really confirm this design. This is intended themes. It can't be removed. I show it from the front or from the side. You can see it a little bit better. Here, this part and this part. That's super interesting. But the design is actually really great. This thing on the side that looks like super futuristic metal thing, like from a science fiction movie. That's awesome. Yeah, I really like that. I liked it from the beginning when I saw it on the picture, and it looks in real. It looks even almost better. It has some kind of a used metal look. That's really awesome. It's one of the most beautiful mice I've ever seen, and it comes for such a nice price. That's really good. I hope everything else is as good as that. I've seen the DPI switch is a little bit small. Some are, I mean, all the mice which I've been using have a larger DPI switch, but actually it's not needed because it's something you use really rare. And here, of course, we have forward and back. And yeah, that's enough talking for now. So I will go now to the PC and we'll see how it works. So here I am. It has been working right out of the box. I've just plugged it in and it started working, and you can change these DPI settings. So I go to the top, and so the thing is, I don't know if it's an advantage or a disadvantage, but anyhow it's cycling, so you don't know which is the highest and which is the lowest setting. So if we go to the Amazon page, I think purple is the lowest and blue is the highest. So purple to blue, let's see. We start at purple. Yeah, purple, you see. Here you have the lowest setting. You see it's super slow if you see the cursor. And then we go down. No, we go. Here we have blue, yeah. That's the highest. So you can see it's definitely faster. And everything else is in between. Of course, you don't have to know everything on your mind. If you don't know which color is which setting, you just try it out, which fits for you. Or what you can do, of course, if you're not a super pro gamer, you just select the color which you like this. It's a little bit difficult to turn. I always touch something which I shouldn't. So let's say we want red mouse. Where's red? Yeah, here. If you, let's say you like red, but you don't like the speed of the mouse, so you go to the mouse setting. So let's type window key and then mouse. So enter, and we take that, and so we can adjust, make it faster. Okay, I would have to put apply, or slower. Oh no, it's already working without hitting apply. You can see it's very slow, and here it's super fast. So I had it somewhere in the middle. So you can actually work with every color you like. Of course it would mean another DPI, but at least it has the same speed on the screen, the speed what you like, the color what you like. But of course it has maybe then not the DPI what you like, but it's more like something for a pro gamer. So the accuracy is good. I mean, it starts when it should, it stops when it should, so everything looks really good. So drag and drop looks good. So right click as well, left and right, they look actually really good, nothing to complain about. Yeah, you see the color is really nice, the illumination is absolutely awesome, but you can turn off the light with this switch if you don't like it. For any reason, I don't know why you would buy such a nice mouse with nice color and turn off the light, but it's not completely turned off, it's still like this. Is it somehow flickering? No, it's a steady light. I think it's more or less the camera which is doing strange things. So, and this is with the light turned on. So anyway, regardless what level you use, it has some kind of illumination anyway, but when you select for light it has a higher brightness. And here you can see the breathing effect, so it comes and goes a little bit. That's really nice. Also here this cat or whatever that is in different colors, that's pretty nice. So yeah, so I've turned on the light so you can see everything a little bit better. It really looks good. The only disadvantage which I have found so far is that these parts are really hard. When you compare it to a normal standard mouse, let's put the other thing here, then you see that this is soft and round, and yeah, I have to say that this feels much more comfortable. Yeah, this is a mouse, it has about same price, maybe even a little bit cheaper. It has same options about with DPI, but it comes with software where you can adjust everything, even macros. And yeah, here it's definitely more comfortable for the thumb, and especially for the small finger. I don't know how it's called, the finger on the right side. Here there's a really smooth flat surface, and here we have this metallic thing. I don't know if it's really metallic or I tend to press a button every time. So here I don't know if it's metallic or it just looks metallic. Anyway, it's super hard. This is almost like sharp edges. It looks really nice, but it has some sharp edges, and if you have your fingers here, then I have exactly my joint. This joint hits exactly the edge here, and it's hard to say if it really hurts. I mean, I would have to see on the long term, but I definitely can feel a difference. Maybe I would have to hold it a little bit in a different way to feel comfortable. Do I want this? It's up to you. You have to decide. I mean, this thing, this platform really helps on the right side. It's hard to tell because yeah, when I have this finger here down, then it hurts because of the edge. So I probably would have it on something like here, and it doesn't touch the surface anyway. But here on the left side, that's a really good thing here, that you have like a platform where you can hold, which holds your thumb, and it doesn't touch the mouse pad or the desktop or whatever. So that's a really nice thing. And yeah, accuracy is good. So I'm going to test now the wireless mode. So I have plugged in this receiver from underneath, and yeah, it was just a plug and play, nothing, no installation needed, of course, and it worked right away, and I can't see any major difference. Probably a pro gamer would see or feel a difference. I'm not feeling any difference. So for me it works exactly the same with wired or wireless. So I don't know if everybody likes these hard edges here and here. It looks awesome, it's accurate. One thing maybe before I forget, what I'm a little bit in doubt, when I lift up the mouse, you can see it's not on the mouse mat, and I move it to the side, and even when I move it quite high, the cursor is still moving. So what does it mean? You're doing something like this 1,000 times a day. Yeah, like you move to the right, and when you're not at the right side, you lift the mouse up, put it back to the left side, and then go further right. But when you have a mouse like this, which even interacts with the mouse pad when it's lifted up, then you lose some of your position. Maybe not everything, but you lose some of your position, and you have to do much more work as intended. So a lot of mice which I've been using, they don't work anymore. They stop working when you just lift it up a little bit, and that is actually what you want. When you lift it up a little bit, and then it shouldn't work anymore, because otherwise you do the job double or triple. So I'm not really convinced. So this is one of my major complaints. When you lift it up and still working, that's yeah, for my taste, not good, and these edges are not so good. So I don't know if I really will keep that. It looks good, it's accurate, but it's not flawless. 100 5-star reviews. I can't believe. The only reason why I think they achieved that is because of the free mouse mat. Otherwise I can't imagine that. So I'm still a little bit in doubt. It's not a bad mouse, but it has some flaws, even for $20. Oh, hope I'm still recording. Even for $20, yeah, it's a little bit questionable, but you have to decide on your own. Now you know how it is. The review was a little bit longer than expected, but it's a really interesting mouse, and it's up to you to decide. So I hope I was able to help you a little bit with that. If you have any questions or comments, just write to the comment section below. I'm always happy to talk about the thing. And if you like the video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe my channel. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.